On April 15th, the Coliseum of Rome was lit up to commemorate the state of New Mexico, which in March became the 15th state of the U.S. to abolish the death penalty. The governor of New Mexico, Bill Richardson, signed a bill that repeals the death penalty and replaces it with a sentence of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. In 2002, the Community of Sant&rsquo promoted an initiative called World Day Against the Death Penalty, Cities for Life, that was supported by almost 1,000 cities in 77 countries, which accordingly lit up a monument in a special manner as a symbol against the death penalty. For the lighting ceremony of the Coliseum, a delegation from New Mexico came to Rome. They were received in audience by Benedict XVI and then held a press conference at the Sant&rsquo headquarters. During this conference, the governor of New Mexico admitted to having been favorable to the death sentence for a long time, but changed his views because he didn't want America to continue being isolated as one of the few democracies that still resorts to the death penalty. Richardson also acknowledged that once he visited a prison, staying in a small cell was worse than death. Finally, he explained that the fact that 130 judicial errors have occurred in the U.S. in the past 10 years convinced him to change the law. Questioned by H2O News whether it is licit to deny communion to politicians who favor the death penalty, in similarity to what has happened to pro-abortion politicians, the Archbishop of Santa Fe, Sheehan, said,
I don't want to bring Holy Communion into a situation that makes it look like a penalty. I don't think that it's good to take the sacrament of Holy Communion and make it a weapon in a context that is political. And I think that would be imprudent. I don't think that in Rome and in the Vatican that they have been approaching politicians who would have a different view in that way, nor do I think we should do it in the United States.